Man, I've just been like reading the Discord and the comments here on the channel and seeing all the different freaking crazy margins. You probably listened to my coffee brew. Sorry about that. And Jesus, it has been an insane day in the market. I'm so pumped to see everybody just crushing these filthy freaking days. So, all right, whatever. Let's just get into it. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trades, where we have technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I'm not a financial advisor nor expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because a couple years back, I was about $30,000 deep in some medical debt, and I was very fortunate to have some close family, friends, and mentors that pushed me to work hard and invest my money, and I am happy to say that not only am I now financially free, but I'm doing pretty well for myself at the age of 23. So, if I can pass along any of the information, resources, or tools that are given to me here to the community, make a couple people better off than they were before, that's all that I can ask for. Lastly, if you would not mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. Now today, we're going to be giving a quick update on ticker symbol SENS, Senseonics Holdings Incorporated. Just to be completely transparent, I do not have a position in this stock, so I have absolutely no reason to pump this to you. I just want to give it to you straight how I see it. And we're going to do exactly that today. So we're going to look at this on a 1 month and 1 day, 1 minute perspective to give you both a macroscopic and microscopic view of the stock. I do have 3 different indicators pulled up. The RSI, which is the relative strength index. Anything over 70 is overbought. Anything under 30 oversold. I have the 200 EMA, which is the exponential moving average. And this is a 200-day price action based valuation trend line over a 200-day moving period. And the 15-day VAMA, which is the volume adjusted moving average. And this is a 15-day price action based trend line adjusted accordingly to the overall volume. Some brokerage accounts don't offer the VAMA. You might need to use the VWAP or the MA. So use those if you can. They're about the same thing, a little bit different, but it's as close as you can get. I do have a retracement drawn up with a Fibonacci. It's very easy to do. You just go over to Draw in Fidelity Pro, grab the Fibonacci retracement, put the base at the bottom of the run-up and the peak at the top of the run-up, and it gives you an idea of some different retracements you might expect. So we'll talk about this, look at some potential entry points as well as exit points. I do think Senseonics is a very, very similar, I mean, they don't do the same thing whatsoever, but I have the same sentiment towards Sense as I do in Nuvo, and I do recommend that you hold this for a mid to long position because there's a lot of really good things this company could be doing. So we'll look at this, look at the charts here, and I do have a quick little thing pulled up on them to talk about the fundamentals and an article as well. So we've got a lot to talk about. Buckle in. We're going to enjoy the ride. I just thought of this. I don't know why. Every single video, I have people that say, Trey, you need to slow down. I can't understand what you're saying. And I'm so torn because, like, I want to slow down. That way it's like you guys can enjoy it more. But then if I do, these videos are going to be 20 minutes long because I really, really try to pack in a lot in a short time window. So I do apologize for anybody who thinks that I talk too fast. I just wanted to throw that out there. So before we get going, I just want to give a quick shout out to the guys over the Patreon. We are almost 500 members strong, which is absolutely insane. I can't believe that. I really do appreciate your support, guys. It's insane to me. I think like 3 weeks ago we had like 5 or 10 members or something. So the growth is awesome. We have a lot of great stuff here, and they will have access to the private Discord here as well as real-time insight to my personal trading. And we've got SPAC plays, short-term plays, mid-term plays, long-term plays, investing assistance, chat and questions. It's very well organized. There's a little bit of something for everybody. So if you're interested, there is a link to the Patreon down in the description box below. Now, if you're not familiar with what Senseonics is, I'll just read you off a quick little description. They engage in the design, development, and commercialization of implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. Its primary product is the brand Eversense, a glucose monitoring device which includes sensor, smart transmitter, and mobile application. And there was an article that came out today. This was posted. What's up with this? What's up with this article? What the heck? Hold on a sec. Man, this is whack. The Washington Business Journal wants me to sign up, but I'll read you the first sentence anyways. This was posted 5 hours ago, and it says, Senseonics looks to raise $100 million after doubling offering due to demand. And it says here, the Germantown medical service maker increased the offering 5 days after announcing it would look to raise $50 million. So I am assuming this could mean 2 things, and I'm going to err on the side of caution and say this is my assumption. I'm not going to guarantee this. This is my analysis of the breakdown. But I see this as being shareholders and stockholders either A, think the company is worth more, so they're okay with the fact that this direct offering is happening, or B, they increase the overall direct offering because of how much the stock price ran up. And either way, I think is an applicable possibility. I think the second is more likely, where they just the stock price went up so much they didn't anticipate this, so they're trying to really take advantage of that. And you know, this company's doing pretty well. I don't think this is really affecting the sentiment from shareholders. We did see a nice little climb here in the after hours. We closed at 231, currently sitting at 252, and we reached a high here of $2.70. So if you're holding Senseonics, man, you're doing pretty good. That looks really, really nice. So let's just take a look here at the 1 month chart. First thing I'm going to look at is the overall volume, and the volume is a lot higher than we've seen in the past. We did see a nice little pushback here. It would have been on the 23rd of December, but now it's becoming the norm here. So like this was abnormal trading volume, and now this is normal trading volume. So that does look extremely nice. The volume today was very, very green. We saw a lot of green volume coming into the stock, which I do like to see. And one thing that I also notice is I don't think this is necessarily a trader stock outside of this one outlier day. We have a lot of green volume, guys, and not a lot of red volume to back that up. So I do think this is more of an investor stock versus a trader stock. Although it's the same way I feel about a Nuvo. I think if you flipped the coin and you had to pick between this and a Nuvo, you would do well either way. I mean, SENS obviously has had the bigger run up so far. If you look at their price on the 14th, they were 94 cents. If we look at a Nuvo on the 14th, they were 70 cents. So they're probably about the same in terms of overall growth, but SENS is currently trading at a higher overall valuation. So if you picked SENS, you did pretty well. You know, it's you flipped the coin good. I obviously did not flip the coin well, but I'm completely satisfied holding my position in Nuvo. I think that stock is going to treat me extremely well. So SENS looks absolutely phenomenal. The RSI touched down by 30, so that was a pretty harsh correction, but it did come back very nicely. If you bought it here in the pre-market, that'd be some filthy margins, man. God, I can't believe how many freaking penny stocks are going absolutely bananas right now. I want to say something else, but I can't. But this is insane. This company is up from, I mean, if you got in here at 94 cents, you're almost up 300% on the stock right now. 90, 80, 180, yeah, 300%. I can't believe I do that in my hands. Don't yell at me. I got my undergraduate nutrition. So this stock has been absolutely crazy. It's really doing well. They do have a gap still between the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA, which is a bullish indicator. We were closing down on that gap, so if you were holding for a while, you know, that's a little bit of a bleed for sure. If you took profits up here, you're probably sitting pretty good. Personally, my trading style, I tend to let the rips come back down and then just add to my position when it does come back down and let that ride back up. But you can 100% do it in a way where, hey, you buy in at 90 cents, you sell here at the peak, take your profits, and then reestablish your position when it comes back down to the dip. If you're not worried about margins and like the psychology of looking at your portfolio, that you're still going to make a crap ton of money, and that is a great way to do it. So that looks absolutely beautiful. I don't think you can really lose here running it with SENS. So, and if we do look at the retracement, very interestingly, I'm going to draw this up. We do have a nice bottom out of this 38% retracement at $2.10, and it held pretty well there. We did dip below that here in the pre-market, but it bounced very nicely. So I do think 210 is going to be a nice acting level of support. And you can see here that 245, which is the 50% retracement, does seem to be an acting level of resistance, which we did push through, and I think that will be an acting level of support now. So if you're looking to get an entry into the stock, I think $2.45 is going to treat you extremely well, and I can see this beginning on the next leg of a solid run-up. It's looking very good right now. I can't complain whatsoever with looking at SENS. So the RSI did approach that overbought territory. Historically speaking, the correction has not been as harsh as we see here. This is actually the most harsh correction we've seen in the last month. Granted, this is also the most volume and volatility we've seen in the last month. So that does come with the trade. With an increase in volume is going to come an increase in volatility, an increase in profit taking. As there are more people, there are going to be more people taking profits, which will affect the overall stock price. But with that being said, I do think this is more of an investor stock than a trader stock, and I do think as it begins to grow, you're going to have a lot less of that profit taking and a lot more people just riding it out. So I like how SENS looks right now. It's definitely a solid company. It's I can't complain whatsoever looking at these charts. It's still bullish. The gap has closed down between the 15 VAMA and the 200 EMA, but it looks to be beginning another run here. And actually, just looking at this right now, it does look like the beginning of a bullish flag. And this is too early to say for sure, but if it does play out and you see a bit of consolidation where the price is going up and down in a really tight little window here, it would look something like this. So we just draw out the base of the flag. It would look something like that. You'd see the price bounce back and forth between this little tight window, and this is typically a bullish indicator. If you break above this top trend line, you will have a very violent movement. Oh God, man, this is just insane. I love Senseonics. This is a nice looking chart. This gets me excited. This gets me really excited for sure. This looks like what I look for at the beginning of a run-up. Ideally, I'd like to see this VAMA cross underneath and back over the 200 EMA, but this close, this is like JAG-X right before it went absolutely crazy. So granted, they're different companies, there's different catalysts, different reasons that the stock is running, but the chart right now looks extremely nice on the 1 month. So let's change over to the 2-day 1 minute, look at the price action here, and look for any extra confirmations that we might see. And looking at this right now, we did have a pretty harsh sell-off right here. I'm assuming this is because of the offering. A little bit of gap in price action, which we did fill right now, and that looks very nice. We currently do seem to be having a level of resistance that we pushed through. Where did this come from? Oh, that was the flag I drew up earlier. I'll remove that. I'll remove that. So this level of resistance right here, we did push through, hold above, and now we're gonna have to push through again, $2.57. If we can close above that in the after hours, I do project and predict that will be a level of support in the future. And I honestly think if you get into this anywhere between $2.40, $2.20, between 220 and 250, you're gonna do pretty well with this stock. I think it's gonna treat you very nicely. Personally, if I was going to establish a position in SENS, I would look at it as a mid to long hold opportunity. I do really believe in what they're doing. I think there's a lot of potential here with the company. So that's how that is looking, and that is the update that I have for you guys on ticker symbol SENS. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. And lastly, I do have an affiliate link in the description box down below for TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is an SEO optimization website that I personally pay a $9 per month membership for, and it's highly what I attribute growing from 0 to 11,000 subscribers in just over a month. So if you're a content creator or looking to become one, it is a great tool to help get your videos into the eyes of your intended audience. And if you do use my link, I'll receive a commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So it's a great way to support the channel. And if you're not interested, that's totally fine. I just appreciate your support by taking the time to watch my videos. So that is what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, my friends, and I will see you all next time. Peace.